Okay. I just started recording the session because I was going to forget to do that. Okay, guys. So again, do you have any questions before we start? The last time we did a worksheet about kinetic and potential energy. I will, of course, upload the model answer for you guys also so you can practice it anytime you want. Today, we're going to start with a new lesson. It's called What is Acceleration? It's chapter 16, lesson 2. This lesson is actually so related to speed and stuff like that. Speed is like something boys are so interested in. I know that. And some girls too. I'm one of those girls that really like speedy things and cars and stuff like that. So yeah, in this lesson, you guys are gonna learn about different new words. So for example, we have velocity, acceleration, force, inertia. So we have a couple new words. Some of them are so easy. You were gonna understand them like immediately. Others need you guys to focus to understand it more and more. So you guys know speed. Speed is how fast or slow things are moving, right?
Yes.
Well, Adito, I don't think we have enough time, but I will try my best, okay? Because Adito wants to show his project. I will try my best, Adito. I will pick a day where you can show your projects, and I will inform you guys with it before. So if you guys want to show your videos and or me sharing the video with you, it will be really I'm sorry for that. It will be really nice, but I don't think we have time like in this week. We'll try to finish first, and then during the revision week, I think we'll have some free time so you can show your projects. Okay. Okay, everyone. And
Okay.
yes, a lot of the videos, a lot of the videos that you guys send me were amazing, really amazing. I liked the editing and everything. I will also try to share with you the pictures of your friends in the school, the physical students, and how their projects were also amazing. Yeah. So let's now continue with the lesson, and I hope that we'll have free time somehow, and I will try to inform you guys before that so you can share your projects with me. So we have a new word called velocity, and some people would say, okay, we know this word. Other will be, no, it's the first time we're hearing about this word. You guys remember speed or how fast things are moving? Yes? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'm just checking if I have anyone in the waiting room. Okay. So we learned about speed, and we know now that speed is how fast things are moving, or we can say it's the relationship between distance and time. Because if I want to calculate the speed, I would say it's distance divided by time, remember? We did this in the previous sessions. Yes. So we can say that speed is the distance and the relationship between distance and time, or it's distance over time. We can say it's how fast or slow things are moving. So speed is the measure of how far an object moves in a given time, like how much distance this object is going to take in a very given or uncertain amount of time. For example, the car you guys are seeing now is traveling at 60 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour, this is its speed. This means that this car will travel 60 miles every 1 hour. So it travels 60 miles every 1 hour. That's what we mean by when we say 60 miles per hour, or the speed of this car. Okay. For example, if we said a car that moves 60 kilometers per a minute, that means it moves 60 kilometers. It cuts a distance of 60 kilometers in 1 minute. Okay. So being, yes, cutting 60 miles an hour, this is actually a really fast car. Yes, someone's trying to say something. Guys, is someone trying to say something? Okay.
No.
Okay, we have another example, which is this plane or jet, because jets are really fast, faster than planes. So this jet is traveling at 350 miles per second. Can you imagine this? I'm sorry, meters per second. 350 meters per second. That means that this plane will cut a distance of 350 meters in every second. Can you imagine how fast this jet is?
Yeah.
Yes, guys, I'm talking
Really
to
fast.
everyone. Yes, it's very, very fast. Yes, that's why we call this jet, not a plane, because it's really fast. So yeah, so again, speed is the
Yes.
measure of how far an object will move, like what is the distance this object will cut in a given time. Okay? Then we have
Okay.
another word, which is so similar to speed, but with more details. What does that mean? When I say that this car is traveling north with a speed of 10 meters per second. So in this sentence, I mentioned two things, the speed of the car and the direction, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Abdurrahman, that's nice. He's saying that my dad's car is faster than this car. Yeah, just an example. And I think this is a really old car in the picture. Okay, and those people are trying to do picnics, so they don't have to move really fast. But anyway, in this sentence, we mentioned both the direction and the speed. When I mention direction and speed, this is not speed anymore. We actually call those velocity. We call it velocity. So what's the meaning of velocity? It's the object speed, okay,
Speed
and
and
direction.
direction.
Yes, Rugmini. Yes, well done. Thank you so much. So it's speed and direction. In this case, we call this velocity. Can you guys repeat it after me? Everyone? Yeah, it's called velocity. Yes,
Velocity. Velocity.
velocity.
Velocity.
Well done. So again, what's the velocity again? It's the speed and direction of a moving object.
Moving. It's the speed and direction of a moving object.
Yes, that's right. So when I mention both direction and speed, in this case, I mean it's velocity. If I'm only mentioning the distance and time only, not the direction, that means it's only speed. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, we have Faida raising her hand. Yes, Faida, do you need anything?
Yes, the meaning of velocity. One is something different that out of the session, something that's that is what you're talking about.
You what? I really couldn't hear
Well,
most of the words.
there's two different meaning of velocity. One is different than the one's different, but it's not talking about the lesson. And there's the one that you're just talking about right
Okay,
now.
can you mention the other meaning?
It's a velocity is like something. I know it's kind of like not like good, but it's like something when you like do an edit, you just do a velocity. I don't know how to explain it.
I'm sorry, guys. I was muted by mistake. Okay. When you edit something, it's called velocity. Yes, I think it has multiple meanings. But I think
Yeah, there's
velocity in editing means that you're editing the speed of the video too.
yeah, it's the same meaning as that.
Yeah. So I think it's the same meaning, but in the case you're mentioning, it's when you edit
Different.
the speed of the video. Yes, I think
Yes.
it's also the same meaning.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Farida, for mentioning this. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Okay, so again, guys, so today you already know speed from the last session. You know it's how much or how many kilometers or meters this object is going to cut in a certain time. Now you learned about speed and direction together, and we call this velocity. Okay? Okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
understood
Okay.
till now? Yes. Is it understood till now at this point?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Abdurrahman. No, I've never been on a jet before. Okay, now as the car goes round the corner, you know, the corner here, this part, the speed of the car remains constant, but the velocity changes. Why does the velocity change? Because the car now is going to change its direction, right? Yes. So the speed of an object does not depend on direction in which it's traveling. Yani how fast or slow this object is moving doesn't depend on its direction, right? Because if I'm moving north, south, east, west, I'm moving in a certain speed, it doesn't actually care where am I moving, right? But velocity, on the other hand, is affected or it depends on the direction too. Okay, not like speed. Speed doesn't depend on direction. You are so fast if you're moving in any direction. But velocity depends on the direction of the object, because velocity of an object is the speed and the direction together in which this object is moving. As you can see in this picture, the car will change its direction. In this case, the speed will not change. I mean, the car will still be fast or slow as it's moving, but the velocity will change because the car changed its direction. Okay? Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Here he's showing you the equation in which we use in order to calculate speed. It's distance over time, as you guys already learned about it. And if distance is in time, in meters, the time will be in seconds. And that's why we say maybe it's moving 350 meters per second. We can say kilometers per second. If I'm mentioning kilometers, would say minutes. If I'm saying miles, it will be per hours. So the distance will change with the time. If I'm saying hours, it will be in miles. The distance will be in miles. If I'm saying minutes, the distance will be in kilometers. If I'm saying seconds, the distance will be in meters. Okay? Okay, everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, guys. I just want to make sure that you can hear me, see the screen, and you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you so much. So here he's showing you a picture of a train. Takes 100 seconds to travel 1,500 meters. We can say 1,500 meters. So here he's taking 100 seconds in order to travel 1,500 meters. What is the speed? What do you guys think the speed will be?
Super fast. Like really
Well, it is super fast, but what I'm saying is how can we calculate the speed in this case? We say speed, right?
Yeah.
Divided by distance.
Yes, it's distance their time or overtime, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So in this case, we can say S, right? D over T, because it will be a lot easier. So the speed here will equal, what is the distance? What is the distance?
Answer?
Yes, Rugmin, you can answer. What is the distance here?
1,500 meters.
Yes, so it's 1,500 meters over, what is the time? 100 seconds. Yes, 100 seconds. Well done. So it's going to be 15
It's gonna be
meters per.
per hour and per minute.
Yes, it's going to be
Per second.
15 meters per second. So this train can move 15 meters in every 1 second. So it's not really so fast, but you know, trains are not really fast. Like most of trains take time to travel. But like, you know, now you know it's speed. Okay, now let's check the answers. Let me clear all of this before we move. Okay, so as we mentioned, it's going to be 15 meters per second. So guys, you now understand when I say this car is moving like in, you know, 1,000 meters per second, you understand that it will cut 1,000 meters, which is the distance, every 1 second. Okay? Okay. Okay. Now you remember this triangle? We call this formula triangle to help you guys to remember the speed and the distance and time and everything. I think you guys already remember this from last time. Okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Here we have a car that travels at 25 meters per second. So what is this? What is this number representing? Is it speed, distance, or time? Huh?
Time.
Speed.
Yes, someone said time. It's not time because it has meters per second. So 25
speed.
meters per second is going to be speed. Yes, well done. Who said that? Who mentioned speed?
Me.
Yes, well done, Wahba. Yes. Farida, you're still raising your hand. Do you need anything? Do you need something or you forgot to lower your hands?
Got to lower my hand.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here we have the speed and it says that it travels at 25 meters per second for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How far does it travel? So in this case, what do you guys think I need? What do I need to measure in here? I have the speed and the time.
Speed plus multiply by the distance.
Okay, so what do I need to measure? How far means the distance. I need to know the distance, yeah. So if I use the formula triangle here, I'm going to try to draw it for you on the left here or on the right here. Try to draw triangle for you guys. I'm sorry, it's in white. Let me change the color. Okay. So here is the formula triangle we can use. We know it's it has a speed. And so we'll start with speed here, S, right? Speed represents S. And how to calculate S? It's distance over time, right? Yes. D over T. D represents distance and T represents time. Okay, so now I have the speed and I have the time. How can I measure distance? Huh? Can someone tell me using this formula triangle?
I know.
Yes?
Yes, I know.
Okay, you can raise your hands for this and I will pick someone. Okay, yes, Muhammad.
Is it speed and time with each other?
I can't understand you. What did you say?
Speed.
Yes, speed. Huh?
Plus time.
Plus? No, when they are next to each other, we say it's multiply. Yes, it's gonna be
Multiply.
multiply time. Guys, I think there's a lot of noise in the background. If you're not using your mic, please try to mute yourselves. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's gonna be distance. When I put my finger here over D, I will notice that the speed next to time, which is speed multiply time. Okay, so it's gonna be 25, right?
Right.
Yes, can you continue, Muhammad? Multiply what? Do we still have Muhammad with us? Yes, Muhammad. So it's gonna be 25 multiply 3 minutes, right? Is this right? Is this right? No, we need to change time here. We need to change time, the time into seconds first. So we need to change 3 minutes into seconds. Do you know how to do that? Do you know how we do this? How do we change minutes into seconds? Do you guys know that?
We multiply.
Yes. We multiply 3, multiply 60 seconds, so we can know how many seconds in there. Okay. So let's check the answer. You guys will see here that the time changed. It became 180 because the 3 minutes has how many seconds in them? 180. Why is that? Because he used seconds in here. He said 25 meters per second. So the time needs to be the same. We can't use seconds with minutes. They need to be either seconds or minutes together. So here we changed the 3 minutes into seconds, so they became 180. So this car moves 25 meters per second in 3 minutes. That means it moves how many distance, or how long distance? How long is the distance? It's going to be 405 kilometers. I know, guys, it can be a little bit confusing, but it's okay. I'm not going to ask you for equations like this. All I want you to understand is that speed equals distance over time. Okay? Okay, are you ready for some questions here? Just a game.
Yes.
Let's do it as a game, okay?
Sure, why not?
Yes. Here it says a bird flies 10 meters in 2 seconds. What is its speed? What do you guys think the speed will be? You can use calculators for this if you want.
Maybe 20.
20 meters per second? Where did you get this number? Here he needs speed. Speed will equal what? Distance over time. So it's going to be 10 over
22.
2. So it's going to be what? Yes.
0.2.
It's going to be 5 meters per second.
Yes.
Why is that again? Because speed equals distance over time. Because I'm really having a problem with some of your mics. I don't know. Some of you guys are doing really, really bad noise in the background. I don't know what, but it's like scratching and stuff like that. Okay, next time I will pick from the people raising their hands. Okay? Okay. So we have Jana. Yes, Farida. Farida, you are trying to say something?
Yes, I wanted to ask, I still don't understand the time calculations.
You don't understand what?
The time calculations.
In which one?
Like the speed and distance.
In the previous one?
Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Which part didn't you understand? Yeah, Farida, I really didn't get it. You said speed and time, and then you said time only.
Like, I mean, the one that you were like explaining.
This one or the one about the bird?
The one about both of them actually.
Okay, but Farida, this is from the last session. You already know speed. Speed equals distance over time. This is an equation to calculate speed. How do we calculate speed again? We use distance, which is how many meters, kilometers, miles this object moved over the time this object took. يعني it took how many minutes or seconds in order to take this distance. But you will understand with the examples now. Okay?
Okay.
We'll start all over again. So in the first example, you had a bird that flies 10 meters in 2 seconds. Now you need to tell me its speed. Yeah, Farida. How can you calculate speed?
I know.
Guys, I'm only talking to Farida. So how can you calculate speed, Farida?
This is, I don't know how to calculate it. Like, what do I do to calculate what number?
You need distance and time. In order to calculate speed, you need distance over time. Do you have the distance here in the problem? Do you have the distance?
Yes.
Yes. What is the distance here? It's the 10 meters. The bird flies 10 meters. So that means this is the distance. Do you have the time?
Yes, and it's 10, it's 2 seconds. This
yes, because you said, well done, that the bird flies 10 meters. So this is the distance in 2 seconds. So now you have the distance and the time. So how do we calculate speed now? Would say distance over time, or the distance divided by time. So you have the distance, which is 10 over 2, which is the time, and you have 5.
Okay, thank you, Snow.
Okay, you're welcome, Farida, but just wait for the next one, okay? Now try to focus with this one. Jaida, I think it was Jaida or Jana? Jana will be the first one to answer this, okay? We still have 10 minutes. Okay, it says if an airplane takes 8 hours to fly 5,000 kilometers, what is its speed? So those are big numbers now. But we can't use kilometers with hours. Remember, we need kilometers with minutes. So now we need to change 8 hours into minutes. Do you guys know how do we do that?
Yes.
Yes?
Multiplication.
Okay, what are the numbers you're gonna use?
May I say the answer?
Miss, so we have to.
Miss Maha, may I say the answer?
With 8.
Guys, give Jenna time.
I know.
Jenna, are you calculating it or do you need help? Okay, Jenna, first we're gonna change the hours into minutes, and that's gonna be 8 multiply 60 minutes. So it's gonna be 480 minutes. So it's gonna be 5,000 over. Abdulrahman wanted to answer this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, Abdulrahman, can you
Yes.
answer it, please? I think they did not change the hours, guys. They didn't change the hours in this question. You don't need to change the 8 hours.
I don't need to change the 8 hours.
Yes, you don't need to change it. Here, you can see in the answer, they have kilometers per hour. So in this case, we don't have to change it. You don't have to change the hours. Okay, let's get back to Jenna. Jenna.
Yes.
Yes, Jenna. You don't need to change the hours, so we can calculate it in the normal way. So what do you think the answer will be? Or how are you going to calculate the speed, Jenna? Jenna, do you know the answer or you want me to help you with it?
I don't know.
Type, it's going to be speed in the normal equation. Speed, it equals distance, right?
And time.
Over
Yes.
time. Yes. So
Yes.
do we have the distance here? Do we have the distance?
It's 5,000 kilometers. Kilometers.
No.
I'm asking Jenna, yes. It's gonna be 5,000 over what is the time? 8 hours. Yes. So it's gonna be how many?
I know.
Yes. You can tell me.
625.
Yes, 625. We say kilometers per
Yes.
hours. This is the speed. Okay, so it's gonna be this one here. So let me just get rid of this. So it's gonna be this answer, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Miss Noah, I am Tahir, my iPhone died.
it's okay.
Mine is about to die.
It's okay, guys.
I like one from Farah.
So let's try the next one. Let's try the next one. Farida, I hope you do understand what we're doing now.
I'm trying.
Okay. So it says a man takes his dog to the vet, who is 30 kilometers away. The vet is 30 kilometers away. That's the distance. If it takes him 45 minutes, what is his speed? So here he's mentioning to you that the time and the distance, but here he needs the time to be an hour. So we're going to change 45 minutes. We're going to change 45 minutes into hours first. What do you guys think that? Yes.
But I know 0.7.
It's going to be 0.7?
Yeah.
Are you sure? No, it's wrong.
1.5.
Here we need to be kilometers with hours, ya shabab, hours. So this minutes will change now.
1.5 kilometers.
Yes?
It's 1.5.
It's 1.5? No.
45 kilometers.
No, guys. It's going to be 40 kilometers. Look here in the equation. It says speed equals distance over time. As you guys know this equation already. The distance is 30 kilometers, right? Yes. Now the time will change because we need the time to be in hours. Can you see here in the choices you're having? It's kilometers per hour. So we need to change the minutes now into hours. So to change 40 meters, 45 minutes to hours, we actually divide it by 60. So it's gonna be 0.75, okay, seconds. Hours. That means it's in hours now. So it's gonna be 40 kilometers per hour. Guys, in my equations, you're not gonna have to change time. Don't worry about this, okay? This is just a game for you, okay?
To make us understand the distance plus time.
Yes, that
So
makes you
this
guys
isn't
understand
one
that
of our
we can
lessons.
actually change time. So in
So this
here,
isn't
how
one of
can
our
speed be represented? So if you guys looked in here, let me just take this away. Only have 4 minutes. Yes?
So this isn't one of our lessons we're gonna take? The equations?
No,
No,
this is
the
just a game
equations are
about the
important.
velocity.
I'm saying, yeah, that I'm not gonna get you time. I'm not gonna let you guys change time. You'll not have to change time. All the problems will be direct. You will not have to change the time from seconds to hours or hours to minutes. You understand?
Also, this is just a game.
Yes, it's just a game for you guys to understand. Okay, so here he's saying, how can speed be represented? So you guys can see this car. It's the same man with his dog going to the vet. You guys can see as time is increasing, the distance is also what? Do you think the distance will increase or decrease?
Decrease.
Decrease.
You can see it's changing now. Let's try it again. So here you can say, see the time is in seconds and the distance is in minutes, right? I'm sorry, in meters. Minutes. What I'm doing.
What do you mean meters?
The time is in seconds, while distance is in meters. Okay? So now he's gonna show you two numbers in red, and you can tell me what is the speed. Okay?
Miss, meters or minutes?
Meters and seconds. Time is in seconds and distance is in meters.
Okay.
Okay, so now he's gonna show you two numbers in red, and you guys tell me what is the speed. I will try the first one. I will do the first one so you guys understand what I'm saying. Okay? Okay, so now he gave me 5 seconds and 60 meters. So in this case, this car is moving in a speed of 60 meters per seconds, right?
Per second.
Yes. So now let's try the next one. Okay, it will be Abdurrahman. I'm sorry, Abdurrahman. Let's get back to this one. Yes. Abdurrahman, can you tell me what is the speed now?
100.
100. Now,
No,
not don't look
that's
at
the
this one. Look at the numbers, yeah, Abdurrahman. Not the scale. Look at the numbers.
that is like the speed of the car.
Yes. So what is the speed now? What is the speed of the car, Abdurrahman, now? Abdurrahman, he's giving you the distance and time. So it's going to be 186 meters over 15 seconds. So it's going to be 180. Yes?
186
86 meters over
15
the
seconds.
15 seconds. So it means it cuts.
Miss, the circle that he was talking about, this one is like saying how the car is moving on, like it's
Yes,
moving.
but this scale is not accurate. It's not accurate.
Yeah, it's not what you're asking for.
Yes. Okay, guys, I think it's a little bit confusing, this game, but we still have less than 1 minute. Guys, we'll try to play another game tomorrow. Okay? So you guys can understand more. Again, this will be the last lesson for this term, so that's why we need to understand it, because it's going to be in the final term exam. Tomorrow, inshallah, guys, I will try to make you understand it more with more examples. Okay? Okay. Thank you, guys. Try to prepare your question for tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.